the problem-solving approach. When we're under stress, things can get confusing and messy pretty quickly. That's why it's helpful to have a framework to help us sort through what's going on. Having a framework to fall back on when we're not quite sure why we're upset or what's going on for us puts us in the best position to be able to help ourselves and ask others for what we want or need. My favorite process is the problem-solving approach. I use it all the time. It's a combination of a variety of tools that I've learned over the years. It has 6 steps. First, we have to be able to name the problem. If we can't name the problem, it's like shooting in the air at random because we have no target. The second is, what does this tell me about my values, about what's important to me? We only get excited or upset about things that matter to us. For example, if I don't think school is important, then I won't care if my kid skips class, or I won't be especially excited if they get an award. Number 3 is, what are the facts in this situation? The objective truths that anyone involved would agree upon. I suggest you come up with at least 3. Number 4, what are the fictions? The interpretations, the assumptions, the projections. Again, I suggest you come up with at least 3. Number 5, what are my contributions to this situation? I find it helpful to ask myself the 5 following questions. A, was I present? Is this about things from here now, or is this connected to something from my past? B, did one of my old coping patterns or survival maps get activated, like feeling I can't set boundaries with family? C, what state was I in? Was I in fight, flight, or freeze, which makes it more likely to misinterpret even neutral facial expressions and tone, also making it more difficult to make generous assumptions? D, did my defenses get in the way, the ways that I learned to deal with feelings from the past, like comparing, controlling, avoiding, self-sabotage, going to blame or being a victim? And E, have I been taking care of myself lately through proper sleep, diet, exercise, socializing, healthy coping, and limiting substance use? If not, I wasn't setting myself up for success that day. And number 6, finally, what are my choices? Remember, we have choices even when we don't like the potential consequences. For example, I may think I have to stay in a job I hate because I don't want to be homeless. That feels very different, however, than saying I am choosing to stay in this job right now because stable housing is important to me. I hope you find this as helpful as I do. Click here if you would like to run through an example. Otherwise, good luck!